In the era of Toys to Life games such as Skylanders, Disney Infinity, LEGO Dimension, only one Toys to Life lineup has been able to stand to the test of time. That being Amiibo. Whether you love them, hate them, or simply have no idea what I'm talking about, in today's video I want to show you exactly why Amiibos have been around for 10 years, while other Toys to Life lineups have simply shriveled up and died.
Amiibos were released in November of 2014 alongside the releases of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS.
And yes, I know, those are very original names.
And as some may notice, they share resemblance to something else in the Smash Bros. Franchise, which is the collectible trophies that can be viewed in the game as soon as Super Smash Bros. Melee in 2001. Hell, you can even see the trophies in the opening intro for that game. See, the whole idea of Amiibos in the first place, besides being a sort of cool figure of a game character, is the functionality they serve when playing some games. Using a near-field communication chip, or NFC chip for short, they can be tapped onto things such as a Wii U gamepad, a 3DS, or a Switch controller to give you something in a game. And in 2024, there's so many different franchises that have been given Amiibo, such as Super Mario, Zelda, Splatoon, Metroid, and even a handful of third-party ones like Shovel Knight, Dark Souls, and Monster Hunter. You can always tell which franchise an Amiibo is from just by how the base looked, which is different to everyone. Take this Super Smash Bros. Base versus this Super Mario base. The things that Amiibo can give you in games come in many forms, but most of the time they boil down to things like game cosmetics or exclusive features. In the case of Super Smash Bros., you can use them to unlock your own personal fighter, which is stored on that specific Amiibo. That's pretty cool, and since there's been so many more games released after 2014 which Amiibo support, it has brought some cool additions. A couple examples could be the Mii racing suits in Mario Kart 8 or the exclusive items and extra supplies in Zelda Breath of the Wild. In my opinion, it's enough to give you satisfaction for buying that Amiibo while also not making it seem necessary to buy one in order to play a game.
But you see, like I said in the beginning of the video, when Amiibos were released in 2014, they were alongside other products like Skylanders and Disney Infinity. And because there were so many Toys to Life products, it created a surplus of them.
It also didn't help that during this time, there were Smash Bros. Amiibos exclusive to every store and an introduction of an Animal Crossing Amiibo line in 2015. And bottom line is, no one cared about those Animal Crossing Amiibos. And my gosh, Skylanders and Disney Infinity figures were getting ridiculous. This eventually resulted in Toys to Life games being pretty much discontinued entirely past 2017. However, Amiibos were still standing strong as ever.
Was it because of how cool they looked or people started to care about them again? Well, not really.
Like I said, they were purely cosmetic, unlike the other competitors where they were needed in order to play a game. It meant that they could be released a lot more casually and spread out more, because it's not like they needed more to come out and new releases be dropped every month.
And even though Toys to Life was going through a surplus in 2015 and even 2016 to an extent, Amiibos remained solely due to the cosmetic factor.
So that's why when entering the Switch era, Amiibos were able to come alongside it. You got Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Kirby, and Smash Bros. Amiibos releasing as late as the year 2024. And still, there were little gifts to be given for buying them when playing some games. Throughout the years, there have been a couple of unique Amiibos that don't come in the form of a figure. For example, a cereal box, whose idea was this? With an NFC chip on the box that scans like just any other Amiibo. And for Super Nintendo World, the wristbands use NFC chips for rides, meaning they also double as an Amiibo depending on which wristband you got. And in Animal Crossing's case, there is a whole lineup of cards with NFC chips in them.
But hey, for 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, these Amiibos have remained, even if new releases have been kinda slow. But even if new releases are kinda slow, they are now more than ever easier to get your hands on.
You can find Amiibos on the official Nintendo website, Amazon, eBay, as many other things, Best Buy, and GameStop. The Nintendo website is especially huge because some of these Amiibos have been harder to obtain because of how rare they are. So to get it for the original price from the source is pretty significant. Will these go past 15 or 20 years since release? Who knows?
But hey, while Amiibo's on my mind, let's look at some of my favorite characters in Amiibo form. We have Pichu and Luigi, looking great. What about Link? Wow, that is absolutely hideous. My wallet is safe.